World Access for the Blind presents a review of Blind with Brian Bushway.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about this new movie Blind starring Alec Baldwin, and there's controversy. Should a sighted person be playing a character that is blind? I don't know. We're gonna go experience this movie, listen to this movie, watch this movie, whichever language you prefer or find yourself getting caught up in. We're gonna figure out, do blind people go see a movie or do they go listen to a movie? Every person that is visually impaired at some point in their lives has dealt with that question.
Gorgeous. Happy 19th, baby.
It's stunning.
Just like you. Bronson and Jennings, the pharmaceutical company. It's selling at 25. Come Monday, it's half that.
Now you have my attention.
What the hell's going on?
This is all Howard. We are not guilty in any way.
I do believe that you are not fully aware of your husband's activities. Therefore, I endorse your plea to 100 hours of community service effective immediately.
Welcome to the Beacon for the Blind. For the visually impaired, feeling is seeing, so don't be alarmed if he touches you. Suzanne Dutchman.
Tough name to carry around these days, I'm sorry.
He's my husband.
Well, I'm sure he's nice once you get to know him.
There was nothing to be ashamed of. She recalled the ball and...
Hold on. This is the most important moment in the book. This is the moment that Anna realizes that she can no longer go on bullshitting herself that she's happy with her life. You either have to make the terrifying change that will alter your life in ways you can't imagine,
Or...
to live out the rest of your days drowning in that familiar security, while at night your dreams are filled with love you never tasted.
When was the last time you were with a woman?
That's my wife. You must have dinner with me tonight, and I'll take you to Paris. May I ask you a question? What do you look like?
Why don't you see for yourself?
I can see that you're beautiful.
I want to see the way you see.
What do I have to do to keep the one uncorrupted thing left in my life?
He soaked in the intoxication of her scent before diving headfirst into her holiness.
Do not see Suzanne again.
I don't know what this is anymore.
Please come back.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Once you cross that line, Suzanne! Your dreams are filled with feasts you never touched, love you never tasted.
Something has to change.
We just finished watching the movie Blind. It was a pretty good movie, a nice, sweet love story. All the acting was great. Speaking to the controversial issue of a person that is sighted playing a character that is blind, I say this. It's a business, and they're gonna pick the most talented actor with the most recognizable name, and Alec Baldwin was a good choice. If there was an actor that was blind and equally as talented, the business is still gonna go with Alec Baldwin because we all know his name and he did a phenomenal job. We're human beings first. We're not blind human beings. We're not pigeonholed into that. And the benefit of bringing in large audiences is that these audiences will be educated on the issue of people with disabilities. So I feel like we're missing the boat a little bit on the bigger issues here. The people who created this movie can create whatever movie they want and get whoever they want to act in it. But I have a lot of respect and I have a lot of understanding for the advocacy groups that are challenging the status quo around this issue. I agree with them. We need to see people that are blind not only in high-profile acting jobs, but in all aspects of life. I'd love to see the day when there's an actor that is blind that has the acting chops that are gonna rival Alec Baldwin. Every scene with Alec in, you paid attention to. He really had a presence, and his presence was able to move beyond the confined limits of a camera and have like real emotion, and his other supporting actors did a great job too. Demi, fabulous. Like her emotions when she's first walking in, what am I gonna do? I have to deal with a blind person. There are plenty of people in the world who have that experience. I've heard many students share very similar experiences of the general public seeing the blind person like an animal. But of course, yeah, we're human beings first, but everybody forgets it because they see the disability and boom, they place it in the box over here. There were some other moments in the movie that I was viewing it through our approach to navigation, and there was one point where the character Bill drops his cane and then just starts running. You can imagine how that goes. I was only thinking, oh my gosh, if I had the opportunity to train that character Bill, he would have been using a longer cane and he would have been using echolocation. He would have been clicking his tongue and he would have been able to run after the woman that had just walked out. Oh man, I'm so glad I know echolocation because that scenario has never had to happen to me. I've always been able to run after and get the girl. There were some other issues in the movie where the character Bill did not want to travel because he made the statement, something to the extent that the world is just all the same. It all looks the same because he's blind. Well, if he knew echolocation, he would have acoustic images. The world looks completely different everywhere we go. And so I also would have loved to have had the opportunity to work with the character Bill in his journey of self-development because he just didn't have the full information about what the totality of the experience being blind is. Our senses are far more capable than what the character Bill even tapped into. The character Bill is just on the beginning journey of his adaptation process, and in the meantime he falls in love and we have this great story and movie about it. If I were to give this movie a rating out of 5 stars, I'd give it a 3.5. The acting was great. Every scene with Alec I was paying attention to. He had great poise in his voice and his vocal delivery, and his co-stars were phenomenal, and you really saw their challenges of just being human and two human beings finding and falling in love with each other's humanity at the end of the day. It's a sweet love story. I recommend everybody go see it. It has a lot of benefit and value. Good job, movie makers.